Picture this. You are sitting on your couch enjoying a quiet evening. Suddenly, chaos erupts. Fur is flying, hissing, barking. Claws are out. Your cat and dog are going at it again, turning your living room into a war zone. It is the most normal thing in the world, right? We literally have a famous phrase for it: fighting like cats and dogs. It happens in every neighborhood. It is a joke in every cartoon. You probably think you know exactly why it happens. Everyone thinks they know why. You think they just naturally hate each other. You think it is a blood feud that goes back millions of years. Born enemies, predator and rival, pure, natural malice. Wrong. Dead wrong. What if I told you they do not hate each other at all? What if there is a secret, hidden reason behind every single fight? A reason that has absolutely nothing to do with hate and everything to do with a massive, deadly misunderstanding. Are you ready to see what is really happening right inside your own house? Let us break down the mystery. Let us look at the evidence. Here are 5 undeniable signs that prove everything you thought you knew about your pets is a complete lie. Sign number 1, the deadly tail wag. Have you ever watched a dog get excited? What is the first thing they do? They wag their tail. For a dog, a wagging tail is a giant flashing neon sign that says, "Hey, I am friendly. Let's play. I love you." It is an expression of pure, unfiltered joy. But what happens when a cat sees that? Do they see a friend? Number. Because in the feline world, a swishing, wagging tail means something entirely different. According to the American Kennel Club, the leading authority on dog behavior, when a cat wags or thumps its tail, it means exactly one thing: I am stressed, I am angry, I am about to attack. Do you see the massive problem here? Your dog walks up, tail wagging rapidly, saying, "Let us be best friends." Your cat looks at that exact same tail and translates it as, "I am going to destroy you." It is the ultimate communication mismatch. They are speaking 2 entirely different biological languages, and neither one has a dictionary. Sign number 2, the introvert versus the party animal. Why do they react so differently to the same environment? To understand this, we have to look deep into their DNA. Think about where dogs come from. They descended from wolves. According to experts at VCA animal hospitals, dogs are genetically wired as pack animals. They survive by being together. They love high-intensity social interaction. They love being right in your face. They thrive on physical contact and clear social hierarchies. Simply put, dogs are the ultimate extroverts. Now, look at your cat. Where do they come from? Cats evolved as solitary hunters. They hunt alone. They eat alone. But here is the critical detail you are missing. In the wild, cats are not just predators. They are also prey to larger animals. Because of this brutal reality, cats are fiercely protective of their personal space. They are highly vigilant. They hate sudden, loud intrusions. They are the ultimate introverts. So, what happens when the ultimate high-energy extrovert runs full speed into the face of the ultimate highly cautious introvert? An explosion. Sign number 3, the trigger point. Have you ever noticed what usually starts the actual physical fight? It is rarely a slow, dramatic buildup. It is almost always a sudden movement. Let me ask you a question. What is a dog's strongest, most undeniable instinct? It is the prey drive, the urge to chase. The American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, the ASPCA, points out that dogs have a massive, deeply ingrained instinct to chase absolutely anything small that moves fast. A squirrel, a tennis ball, a leaf blowing in the wind. Now, put the cat back in the picture. The dog approaches playfully. The cat feels its personal space is being invaded. The cat gets scared. What does the cat do? It turns and bolts. The moment that cat runs, a switch flips in the dog's brain. The dog is no longer looking at a roommate. The dog's brain screams, "Prey, chase." The cat running literally forces the dog to attack. It is biology overriding logic. A completely peaceful moment turns into a life-or-death chase in exactly 1 millisecond. Sign number 4, the eye contact dilemma. How do they look at each other? Yes, even their eyes are lying to them. When a dog wants to show submission, or wants to prove that it means no harm, it will often look away, soft eyes, avoiding a direct stare. In dog language, a hard, unblinking stare is a direct challenge. It is a threat. But a cat? When a cat is trying to figure out if something is dangerous, it locks eyes, it stares, it does not blink. It is intensely gathering information to save its own life. So, the cat stares at the dog to see if it is safe. The dog sees the unblinking stare and thinks, "Oh, so you want to fight?" The dog barks to say, "Back off." The cat hears the loud, aggressive noise, panics, and swipes the dog right across the nose with its claws. Misunderstanding piled upon misunderstanding. Sign number 5. The posture of panic. Look at how they stand when they are overwhelmed. When a dog desperately wants to play, it does the famous play bow. Front legs down, chest on the floor, butt high in the air. But when a cat is absolutely terrified for its life, what does it do? It arches its back to look bigger and more intimidating. To a dog, that arched back and raised fur looks incredibly like a really weird, clumsy play bow. The dog thinks, "Awesome, the spiky, angry pillow wants to play." The dog jumps forward enthusiastically. The cat, thinking it is about to be eaten, fights for its life. Now pause for a second. Put yourself right in the middle of this chaos. Imagine the absolute tension. Imagine living in a house where you cannot speak a single word of the language of your roommate. Every time you smile, they think you are threatening them. Every time you try to hug them, they think you are trying to kill them. Every time you try to walk away, they chase you down. This is the peak of the tragedy. Every single day, millions of pets are trapped in this endless cycle of fear, stress, and confusion. The dog is heartbroken because the cat hates him. The cat is traumatized because the giant, loud monster keeps attacking her. You watch them fight, and you think they are just mean. You yell at them, you clap your hands, you separate them into different rooms. But nothing ever truly works. Why? Because you are treating the symptom, not the disease. Is this just their fate? Are they doomed to be bitter enemies forever? Must you live in a divided, stressful house for the rest of your life? Hold your breath, because here comes the massive plot twist. What if I told you that everything I just described, every ounce of that biological programming, can be completely erased? That is right. The idea that dogs and cats are mortal enemies is a total, fabricated myth. And I have the hardcore science to prove it. In 2020, a massive, groundbreaking study was published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior. Researchers looked deeply into households that owned both cats and dogs. They wanted to know the absolute truth. Do they really hate each other? Can they ever be at peace? The results will absolutely shock you. The study revealed that despite the evolutionary differences, despite the intense prey drive, despite the complete and utter communication mismatch, over 70% of mixed households reported that their cats and dogs had a completely neutral to purely friendly relationship. Did you hear that? 70%. They are not enemies. They are actually highly adaptable, incredibly intelligent creatures capable of crossing the ultimate biological divide. They can be best friends. They can sleep in the same bed. They can groom each other. They can protect each other. But how? If their instincts are so wildly opposed, how do 70% of them figure it out? This is where you come in. This is the ultimate payoff. They do not figure it out on their own. They figure it out because of you. You are the translator. You are the ultimate peacemaker. When you finally understand that their fights are just bad translations, you hold the ultimate power to fix it. You stop throwing them in a room together and just hoping for the best. You introduce them slowly. You let them smell each other under a closed door for days before they ever make eye contact. You control the dog's prey drive with a leash and treats during their very first meeting. You build high shelves, vertical territory, so the introverted cat always knows it has a safe escape route from the extroverted dog. You teach the dog that the cat is a family member, not a squeaky toy. You show the cat that the dog is a goofy brother, not a deadly predator. And when you do that, the magic happens. The biological programming is completely rewritten. You get to witness something truly beautiful. You get a home filled with absolute peace. You get to see a former wolf cuddling tightly with a former solitary assassin right there on your living room rug. You get the ultimate pet owner's reward, harmony. You save them from a lifetime of stress. But wait. Knowing how to stop them from fighting is just the very beginning of the mystery. What happens when your pets spend so much time together that they start mirroring each other? Have you ever seen a cat that genuinely pants like a dog? Or a dog that actually tries to purr when you rub its belly? Is that a sign of an incredibly deep, unbreakable bond? Or is it actually a hidden symptom of a very dangerous neurological problem? You absolutely need to know the truth before it is too late. I am going to reveal the shocking, hidden reality about cross-species mirroring in my very next video. You do not want to miss this one. Hit that subscribe button right now, smash the like button, turn on the notification bell, and tell me in the comments below, who is the real boss in your house, the cat or the dog? See you in the next one.